Are you a god?
My God. That battle was awful.
God.
He was just mainly trying to push through. So I declared war against the Vamps now. So I've got a new thing to exterminate. Exterminate! Exterminate! The Border Princes are still putting up somewhat of a fight.
What?
We can't move this turn. We can encamp, however, which encamping will help our regen.
Power. The gods smile.
And then once Kola can move, we'll move over to Eelheart. And the problem is finally wiping out the vampires started capturing the Border Prince's land that I've raised, so it's making it rather hard to get to the Border Princes because they're intermingled in vampire territory. Which I gotta say, that's a very strong thing. Like, if I had to go to another faction, like, and I liked how Chaos Attrition worked, I'd go with the vampire counts, because they actually have a very strong attrition effect. Fighting vampire counts and just having them dragging the enemy through your territory is fucking awful for them. Blessings of the Magoth Lords. Nurgle's champions spread their pestilence to your legions. Those that survive such a blessing will be gifted. Plus 10 melee attack to all forces for 10 turns, and minus 2 horde growth, all forces. Okay, that's fine by me, Nurgle. Fine by me.
My lord Sinch agrees. Very well.
Well, we're one and the same in one thing, Kelm. In this campaign. You there? Kelm.
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I had myself muted.
We're one and the same in one thing.
Uh,
We both were assassinated permanently, like killed in this campaign. I was a sorcerer lord, and you were a fire sorcerer that I've had like since the beginning of the game. I got fucking killed. I was pretty good at my job too, damn it. I led an army for the longest time. And you always did a bunch of damage with your Pillars of Fire and shit like that. Pillars of Fire was the best. Early on, it was the memes with the skull that walks around going ah, 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 ah. But then it was the fire tornado at some point. Fireball. Then it was just spamming fireballs. That was another one.
The spoilers come. Unstoppable.
For me, all I did with my spells is I reduced some armor and made some units have fear.
Moving now. Never. The spoilers come. Ring ruin. Tempests and fire. Are you a god?
Is this just another... Yeah, this is a minor.
I
So
will destroy.
just burn to the ground. Auto-resolve. This, I don't really care about auto-resolve because it will actually not just nuke me. Loot and Race, 19,000, pretty good. What? Ruby Ring of Ruin. The wizard continues... Wow, try saying that fucking 3 times fast. Ruby Ring of Ruin, Ruby Ring of Ruin, Ruby Ring of Ruin.
in tabletop, it just allows any character to fire a fireball.
The wizard conjures a boiling ball of magical flame and hurls it at a nearby foe. Bound spell, fireball.
Yeah, same as tabletop.
Well, they get to cast it though, like infinitely.
Yeah, like they could do that in tabletop too, just every turn fireball. As long as the unit they're attached to is not in melee.
That's not how it works in
Let's
this.
just have the BSB throw a fireball.
In melee, we can just throw fireballs all day. So Quellanas and Brion are the last parts. Isn't Castle Carcassonne taken out? Where's Castle Carcassonne? Is it Castle Bascon? Did they take that over? No, this settlement is yet to be discovered. Huh. Okay then. Anyways, let's save there and keep going. That's really odd. That's really odd. I haven't discovered that, but then again, most of the Dwarven lands I haven't discovered. So I can't kill the vampire counts until I kill the border princes, and when I kill the border princes, I'm strengthening the vampire counts because the vampire counts are taking the lands of the border princes, and the savage orcs have teamed up with the border princes to take on the Norskins and me. I imagine the Norskins, however, will take out the savage orcs as they are pretty much one army stack, and then they've just made a second army stack, but it's a very tiny stack. And what are you talking about? Hello? Hello? You said a thing? Hello?
Are you a god?
Kel? Hello? Kel?
Yeah,
You said a thing, but didn't hear you because I was talking to you.
I didn't say a thing.
Yeah, you did. You said a thing, and then I
It is corrupt.
didn't hear
That's what, like, you talking about Norskins killing orcs, and it's like, well, that's kind of what they do. Orcs just sort of pop up there for no reason, really.
They popped up near me, to be honest. They popped up where I was at, and then proceeded to walk away from me.
Onward to destruction.
So, yeah. Just proceeded to walk away.
Let me about this. The gods direct me. Forward unto slaughter. The mountains call.
Okay, so what we need to do at this point is attack this. Oh, that was a... I'm an idiot. I thought that was an army. I mean, I thought that was a...
Bring me to the storm.
It just turned out to be a Border Prince's army. I thought it was a place.
No.
This is one of the final bastions. God damn, will you people stop holding on to hope? Have you seen the Shaggoths? How many Shaggoths I have? How many Shaggoths I just can, and you cannot, bitch. I swear, I might need to incorporate some chaos spawn at this point because zombies and just that taking so long. That was like actively frustrating. Like that literally got me salty because it's like, are you shitting me? These zombies are just holding me here and I'm like pushing past them slowly. Like I was just trying to fight them. I'm like, oh yeah, we'll mop them up real easy. It's like, I'm just losing tiny increments of health because fuckface over here. Fucking zombies not doing anything, just wearing down my units incredibly slowly. And they're just holding me here. So I'm like, you know what? No, push past them and surround them until they die even quicker. And as soon as they got surrounded, they lost.
Give me lightning.
Because all the zombie armies crumbled and the Chosen were free.
Ready. Forward unto slaughter. Forward unto slaughter.
We both were victims of chaos. That sucks. Auto resolve. My god, that's a lot of damage. 25,000 move raise. I said I wasn't gonna auto resolve, and that's kind of why.
God of mountain.
I instantly remind myself of why I said that. I need to annihilate all of these factions because just them having here it's not so much that they're actually like an army threat, it's just the fact that they have agents that can impact me in any way possible pisses me off. Oh, we want Kolek to be gone. We want fucking this leader to be gone. This leader to be gone. It's like, sometimes they've assassinated a leader, and then assassinated a leader right after that, and then assassinated a leader after that, and I'm just like, okay, I don't care. Rancid visitations. Grandfather Nurgle has taken interest in our exploits. He has been generous with his blessings. 1,000 bonus XP for Kolek Suneater, of which is max level. Thanks, Nurgle. Idiot.
First.
Well, that's a 20 stack. But that's still a very weak army from the undead.
Dominance.
I don't get why they're called the fucking vampire counts when most of their army is undead. Shouldn't they name themselves kind of after what their army prominently features? Like, I'm the Warriors of Chaos, the Orcs are Orcs.
No, it's the leader.
Okay, then why am I called Warriors of Chaos then?
Because that's the whole thing.
Yeah,
Vampire
but you just said
counts,
leader.
it's the vampire counts leading mindless armies that we got dead. Like, the only thing I could say has, like, cognitive thought in the vampire count army are ghouls and cryptors, and that's barely.
Well, vampires.
What could you possibly offer me?
The only brains of the army are the vampire counts themselves and the Strigoi Ghoul Kings, which are actually just vampires that mutated differently when given the Blood Kiss, as part of Clan Strigoi. Like, if you wanted a true necromancer, true undead faction, it would be led by necromancers, and there would be no vampires.
But even necromancers in the vampire counts faction, like a lot, it says in the lore that a lot of them are just, most of them are, like, they start out as necromancers that are human that assist the vampires, and then they just slowly the vampire counts tire of them being basically autonomous in any way, and they stop them, and they make them into a ghoul that still has necromantic abilities.
Yeah.
Which is
Like,
fucking stupid.
If you wanted an undead faction, it would probably take the form of Templehoff, which is the faction directly north of the regular Vampire Counts faction, because their faction leader is either the Stickler or a Necromancer.
Lost a Manticore. That's okay.
Chaos!
And he just disconnected from Discord. Yeah, probably got hit by offline somehow.
I foresee destruction.
My god, he's lost a fucking Manticore. just want you to stop existing. Is that so much to ask? We've gotta deal with the border princess. Like, I know I could just rush down the dwarves and fucking kill them,
Herald of the
but that's
Tempest.
not the point. The point is the border princess need to kneel.
Yes.
Well, that's probably an info unit thing, isn't it? That's very obtuse. Like, does that happen if I go like this? Okay, it does. But the game doesn't really tell
You
me
need
that.
a boon.
Right click for further measure. Yeah. Anyways, we need one of these heroes up here.
Moving now.
Get him in the region. So we can do that. Where's the manticore? I'll settle for one less chevron, sure.
Are you our
Anything you
god?
guys need to do in the meantime?
We shall weave the fates.
All good. Looks like all good. How's up that? Up there? Ah, I see.
Let us corrupt.
You notice how many orders I ignore
Come.
from the Chaos Gods?
For
And it doesn't
chaos.
fucking matter.
Moving. Move. Moving. Bathe in battle. Stormcaller.
God damn. Pretty sure the elves aren't even on the map.
Bring ruin.
Time for march stance, I think.
Bathed in blood. Yes. Excellent. Bring ruin. Forward unto slaughter. You dare. The gods direct me.
Bastards. Our last bastions are gonna be Kimberbad and Tempelheim and Tabelheim. No. They've quite diversified their fucking lands, haven't they? so who's over here? Sarl, you can start making your way downtown, walking fast, paces fast, and you're homebound. You're making your way towards the doors, if I recall. Aisling. Right. Just start sieging. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, well, we're on the war march.
I awake! Onward to destruction! Never stop!
Aquitaine.
This warriors come! I foresee destruction. Move it now! Go now! Are you a god? Advance on the mortals!
Oh, look at that.
Now! Dominance! What? Direct me, dark gods! Mine eldritch I see.
I'll ignore that. I refuse.
I'll ignore that. Sigma forbids this.
And they're running. The Border Princes were wise to take up residence in the Dwarven lands. I thought the dwarves were allied with only the Empire. Let me check here. Allied with the Border Princes as well. Z. Oh, they left you all alone.
Golek Sanita, the gods smile. Yes. The mountains call. We shall weave the fates. Very well, I'll move. Destroy. Stormcrusher yearns.
Right, he's
You need a
creating
boom.
aura,
Let's be about this.
so I couldn't approach it directly.
Moving.
I get you.
Ravage them. Unleash chaos.
There we go.
Let us corrupt. By the eldritch I see.
Have fun with that.
I foresee destruction. We shall weave the fates. You dare?
Unable to move, right. Okay. Any of you significantly hurt that isn't going to be healed
Now.
in turn? No. For any of you who were hoping to see the Beastmen or the Elves in this campaign, that is not going to happen. This is a classic save. A vanilla save, you might say. Fucking A, man. Yeah, I don't know the Soul of Damnation, how it can.
I will destroy.
Castle Carcassonne. Colonos.
You need a boon. For chaos. Tempest incarnate. The gods direct me. Move.
Oh, look at that.
Beyond your comprehension.
Right. He's got a bit of an ego.
Absolutely not.
Ready. Ready. Very well, I'll move